How's it going, guys? This is Ryan with Shooter Media Outlet.
Scott with Sterner Firearms.
So today we're going to take a look at the modern Spartan Systems starter kit. This includes their accuracy oil, carbon destroyer, copper and lead destroyer, and their crystal clear. And as a bonus, it also comes with their accuracy grease, which this stuff is pretty cool. But today, I guess Scott and I are going to go over primarily the accuracy oil. We have a brand new out-of-the-box CZ P10C that we are going to test the accuracy oil. On top of that, Scott has brought out his Glock. What do we have here?
Gen 2 17.
Gen 2 17 that has not been cleaned for 1,000 rounds.
Yes.
So I guess we'll shoot it, use the carbon and lead destroyer, clean it out, and then optimize it with the accuracy oil to see what kind of improvement we get from that.
Yeah, and I'm super stoked that they invited me to do this video for this because, well, we did the Gunfighter Lube video together, and he's like, hey, I have a new system I want you to try out. Super excited about it. I'm a little skeptical about the accuracy oil.
I understand.
But, I mean, and what we're actually going to do, guys, because this was Brienne's idea, all you YouTube warriors out there that don't believe in the accuracy of pistols without having any type of bench rest or any type of thing like that, we did bring a very, very used AR and a brand new Daniel Defense, and we're going to try the accuracy out there.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
That'd be awesome.
Cool.
Really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this video, so let's get right into it.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we've applied our first application of the accuracy oil to all of the metal parts inside the gun, including bore and barrel. We're gonna take it up and shoot it, come back and reapply it. We're actually gonna do it 5 times, so let's time lapse this to be time efficient.
All right, guys, so Ryan showed me the ropes of this whole thing with the application. We followed the instructions in the back to a T, which is shoot 3 to 5 rounds, reapply the coat onto the inside of the bore 5 times.
Yep, and we did that.
So we just did that. We're just gonna try for a little accuracy game here. Let's chase the dot. If you're not familiar with what that is, we each have 5 rounds here. This is a brand new pistol to both of us. I mean, you've gotten all the trigger time behind it so far. And he's gonna shoot a round, I have to shoot through it. If I miss, that hole that I make is going to be his next target. We're just going to see how accurate it is. I mean, this is broken in now, apparently, so...
Yeah, definitely optimized. It's slick. It's really slick, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really, really impressed with this grouping. I think I started choking a little bit. But, I mean, the whole thing about the little dot game is to show that 2 completely different shooters can still make a decent sized grouping.
Right.
And this was really, I was really happy with this on our first 3 shots. I've never shot this pistol or model before at all.
I mean, I picked it up at your store, what, 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
And this is the first time we have had any trigger time with it, so.
Just, I mean, this is still obviously being broken in. I mean, the rule of thumb is usually, what, 400 to 500 rounds to go through your firearm before it starts really feeling what you want to get done.
Yeah.
So if this can expedite that, kind of like almost like a fish tank where you put in some of those chemicals to make the fish cycle, you know, faster and everything, or the water cycle faster, it might be nice. It might be a little bit of a shortcut, and I mean, we'll see how well this breaks down and cleans as well.
Right.
That's the real test of why we're doing a gun lubrication cleaning.
Exactly. Plus, we have yours to test as well with 1,000 rounds through it, your Glock. So I mean, that'll be.
Yeah. So I'll bring the Glock up after this. All right, guys. So like Ryan said, this is my super old G17. I took it out to the range a couple times this week just to really dirty it up. I'm just gonna blast a few more rounds through this. I'm gonna be aiming for the rectangle there, see if we can get a decent grouping, and then put on this application and clean it out and see if it helps the performance of the firearm. See what happens. Then the rectangle. You guys ever see those carnival games where you have to shoot all the star out? Tried it. We'll see what happens. I missed that little bit down there in the bottom. But this is one of my old reliables. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll get this cleaned up and run some of that stuff through the bore and see if we can hit, like, I'll put a little magic marker dot, and we'll see if it increases the accuracy. I mean, this is a 1-inch grouping right there, so there's not too much room for improvement, but I'm curious to see if we can drill, some tacks through a little circle.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so first and foremost, we're gonna use our carbon destroyer in Scott's Glock.
This really isn't that dirty.
Wow.
All right, well.
And we'll clean it up.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you can definitely see all the carbon inside of there.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if that's, can you see through that?
All right, so you also brought your...
Yeah, so I mean, we were shooting a lot this morning with the 19, the Gen 3 19. I got to give props to Remington's ammunition, the Leo it was a military law enforcement training rounds, because I kid you not, I shot a crap load through this for the past week and a half, and it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, there's obviously a lot of carbon on that, so hopefully this carbon destroyer is going to take it off. This is a relatively new slide and everything, so you can still see some of the copper flecks on there, so hopefully that'll be gone with the lead and copper destroyer. And we definitely have a lot of carbon buildup in the 19 barrel, and Ryan got a close-up of the 17, so we'll hopefully all this stuff comes off. And then I'll put on the grease. We'll run some of the accuracy oil through the barrels, and we'll give them another go.
All right, so guys, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our carbon destroyer on all of the parts that have carbon on, let it sit for about 7 minutes, and then clean it off and see how it looks. So let's get on it.
Cool.
All right, guys, it's been about 7 minutes. We're gonna start cleaning this stuff up. While Scott was applying the carbon destroyer, I was working on the P10C, just removing and cleaning, well, removing the carbon and just cleaning it up. And I mean,
yeah, yours is spotless.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I didn't have to put in any of the carbon destroyer at all. It was just with that accuracy oil in there, man, everything cleaned up nice. I'll do another application when I'm done cleaning it up.
And I did do the carbon destroyer, and it just like literally weeps off. Obviously, guys, just for video purposes, we did not put it into the weep hole, so don't freak out about that. But the thing I'm kind of impressed about this, I mean, you can start seeing where I've really started cleaning this out. We're out here in the range, we're not using any fancy tools, we're using paper towels and a board brush. That's literally it. I don't have any fancy, picks or any of my other stuff at my disposal.
Right.
And I mean, the carbon was caked on with this, and I mean, it's virtually clean right where I've been applying the, the friction here.
Yeah, the P10C cleaned up nicely, man.
One thing I do want to do is, I mean, you can see right here, there's a little bit of copper buildup still and a little bit of copper right in here. So I'm going to apply the copper destroyer real quick on some paper towels here and see what happens. You can see it's foaming there a little bit, and you see like there's a little milky substance.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's doing its job. Oh wow, it all came off.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. And it almost all came off of that too. So, I mean, that's pretty stellar, I think. Just a quick once over with the stuff. I mean, I think that shaped up pretty good.
Agreed.
Now, I intentionally got my fingers on there and used a little bit of spray. You can see that on the Trigicon right here. I do want to try this.
The crystal clear.
This is crystal clear, and this is used for, it says lightly mist it onto the surface you wish to clean. Let it stand for about 15 seconds. Wipe and buff gently with a clean, dry cotton or microfiber cloth. So we will be using another piece of cloth. So let me just spray this on here real quick, and I'll go get some cloth. Just let it mist there. We're gonna let it sit, and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, here we go. Gently buff it. Firmly grasp it. It's pretty good. It's clean again. And you said this stuff is like UV protected, right?
Yep.
And all that other fun stuff?
Oh yeah. Get kind of a close-up on everything. You finished this one up?
Yep.
All clean?
For the most part. I mean, you still see some fuzzies and stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, like we said, we're out in the field using paper towels and some cloth to clean everything up, but everything looks good. We'll see how it runs. Scott's over here making a mess. Ready? Let's do it. Split line. I channeled my inner shooter 1721.
My shots are all down and loaded. See that?
Yeah. Consistent though.
At least I got mine cut.
One shot.
Nice, dude.
But I'm definitely going to say that it does help optimize performance. And with the break-in period, I feel like by the time we were done doing everything, I got it pretty well fine-tuned.
Yeah.
In what, under 100 rounds?
Yeah. I'd say even under 50 for yours.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. You know, cheat past the break-in period if it's possible. I mean, let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts, closing thoughts, you know?
I don't know. I mean, I was still having the same groupings from the first time around. I'm still shooting a little load into the left, but I mean, I got my card too. But,
Twice.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Wind moved it a little bit, but I mean, piece of cards in there. So I mean, I'm still keeping the same grouping. I don't know if it's more accurate, but I guess the only thing I can really attest to is the fact that your pistol's brand new, this pistol's super old.
Right.
So break-in period is long past done with this.
Exactly.
I did put the Spartan oil into the bore, but the fact that you're able to, you know, nail that in one shot just out of the box is pretty nice.
Says something about the pistol too, but I think the oil definitely helps. Now, we didn't do the full optimization of going through the 5 rounds, reapply 5 rounds with your
mine,
pistol.
correct.
So maybe in the future we see
we'll keep
another
running
video and
yeah, we can keep trying it for another video. But the last thing I want to do is take some of this accuracy oil, drop it through the bore of the ARs, and we'll do one more test trial.
just kind of bench it and see how it goes.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys. So we're gonna use the foam action sport rest here. I'm gonna be aiming for the paper that's horizontal. We're gonna go for the middle target. And after these 6 rounds, we'll move into 5 rounds and try and split the playing card and walk up and see what we hit. Clear.
All right.
Not bad. I mean, we definitely got within the little circle.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's
Nice group though.
definitely an inch grouping.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought we hit the card.
I did too. I saw it move. Cards down.
Okay.
hour ago, dude.
Right?
Holy hell.
Oh, Chiefy. What do we have here?
You got it.
Hey! Get wrecked! There it is. Was that third shot?
Got him, coach.
Right? That's awesome. I'll take it.
Yeah.
That wasn't a bad group either. I mean...
No, it definitely wasn't. And had like maybe a plain carb in there, I might have gotten lucky.
Right?
But that was that's dead nuts accurate for you.
Plus with an ear tech too. I mean, it's not like the most simplistic thing to do a shot like that. Now,
with a holographic 50 out, yeah.
Yeah, right. Not bad.
All right, so what was this? This was us running the AR through its paces and finally putting on the Spartan, what is it, Spartan?
Accuracy oil.
Spartan accuracy oil, right.
Yep, in the barrel, bore, and bolt carrier group.
Yep.
So
and we applied it very liberally.
that is a fact.
I'm going to be honest, it's very, it's not very viscous at all, so it kind of goes everywhere. But I mean, with those type of results, if everything evens out and we don't have to apply such a liberal coat,
After this, I don't think you're really supposed to.
I can be a fan of it. So
for sure.
Wow,
that's cool.
Awesome shot, man.
Well, thank you. There's another good one. This one can go in your gear bag.
There we
Keep
go.
it with the rifle. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.